Oh, all right. So, it's been a week ago today. I bought this car and it's ready to be sold. Just finished polishing the paint. Again, this video might make this paint look beautiful, perfect. It's not perfect, but it's got a great shine to it for a driver. Probably a 30-year-old paint job. Took the vinyl top off, stripped the roof to the metal, took all the trim off, painted the roof white, done a two-tone here, give it a good cleanup. Dash is basically perfect. Headliner's up in the car, missing the lens there. Could use a package tray in the back window. Carpet you could get by with. It still looks pretty good. All the glass is good. Tires are good. 8-inch rallies on the back, 7s on the front. Factory no air car. Original headlights. Got a slight dent here in the fender. Happened before I got the car. I checked with Paintless Dent. They said they could take that out. Cost a decent amount of money, so I'm gonna hold off for now. It may come to doing that, but if that's a problem for the potential buyer, we can work something out and go ahead and have that fixed. And I'm not gonna promise they can get all of it out, but they can get most of it out because they are a brace right there. So anyway, just wanted to show you the car. You basically have to do very little to no interior work. All the trim at the bottom is very nice. This chrome piece is very nice. It's got paint where someone blacked it out at one time, and it needs some paint remover to get that off. So I'm gonna cut the car off now and get the key. And whoever buys this car, it's been sitting for a few years without being drove. I wouldn't recommend driving it a long distance. I haven't had it long enough to feel confident telling you can drive it, you know, a long ways. So no rust here. Solid in the trunk. Perfect in the trunk, I should say. The only rust in the car that I've found is on the left and right sides. Behind the rear tire. And it is very minor. Just a little area right in here. No rust around the bottom of the car. I don't even see any rust at the bottom of the fenders. And that's very unusual on this car, on these cars. 60,000 original miles. Set the phone down here. And basically all I've done under the hood was cleaned it. Did put a new master cylinder. It's had a new water pump. Looks like all the hoses have been replaced. Put new fuel line, fuel filter, new plugs, some good wires, better wires than what was on here. The only disappointing thing about the car, in my opinion, someone put headers on the car, which I can't stand headers. I hate them with a passion, especially on an original type car. I only have one car in my stable that's got headers, and it's a drag car. So if I was gonna keep this car, I'd put the factory manifolds back on it or buy a better quality set of headers. No rust up here. Solid as it can be. It's had a new windshield at some point. I did have this chrome off. All the channel looks good. I got pictures of the car with the vinyl roof off, stripped to the metal, so you can see how good the top was. Again, package tray needs to be replaced. That may end up happening depending on how long I have the car. But 8s on the back, 7s on the front. Weather strippings are decent. It's a July of '72 car, and it was born with a 352 barrel H code. So someone has put a full barrel on this car. It was not me. I knew the previous owner that had it. He bought parts from me back in 2007. It was a local car, and he was like 80 years old at the time. It was funny, I remember him telling me he was always used to the 30s and 40s model cars. Matter of fact, he drove one over here to pick up some parts for this thing, and don't believe he ever installed anything, because I sold him a dash pad, and that's not on the car. This is one I put on here, because the one that was in here was bad. I also changed the steering wheel, put a perfect crack-free steering wheel and what I believe to be a new old stock horn shroud. The dash is not cut in any way, form, or fashion. Factory radio, it does not work. Original factory floor mats, all in good shape. The other two for the back's over there. Again, seats is great. Couple tears here, that's all I see. Headliner looks good. So that guy who had this car, he passed away several years back, and just by luck, a little over a week ago, turned down a road and seen the car and didn't know it was this car, but was able to strike a deal and buy it. So anyway, asking price gonna be $13,500. If anybody's looking for a very affordable classic, here it is. The last car I sold went to Street Side Classics. If this thing hangs around too long, that's where it's going to. And remember, the price will go up significantly down there. So now's your chance, while I still have it in my possession, to own it and not have to go through consignment, or you're gonna pay way more for it. And so anyway, again, $13,500. 864-940-2146. Anderson, South Carolina is the location. And I'll probably leave the video up if it sells, but I'll change the title to sold. I do get these cars periodically. Probably no one in this area has owned more of these than I have. But it's just kind of what I like to mess with. So anyway, if you want a great car, get in touch with me, and hopefully be something you can enjoy for years to come. Thanks for watching. See you next time.